Well, this thing is just fake as hell. Did you happen to see the BLS report? And if you're wondering why they call it the BLS report, the BS, you already know what that stands for. But then they have to slip in that L. That means they are completely lying to you. And why is that? Cue the fire, because the economy needs to be strong as hell, right, Joey B? That's just the narrative. But currently we have insiders selling higher than I've ever seen sold before. We have banks. They are giving you a warning, and we have recession warnings. I mean, look at Amazon's earnings. Oh, that's right. There isn't any. And on Friday, before the market opened, I said it's gonna go down. You hit a 9 count. That's it. It overextends, but I think you have more to the downside, and I'm just still shocked. Like, they're saying that our unemployment rate is the lowest since 1969. Come on. I mean, breaking news out of where I live. Just a normal city. Here's Austin. This is everyone doing their, their normal dumpster dive. Jobs are plentiful. Everything's good. I think there was like over 150 people in my backyard digging through dumpsters. Yeah, our economy is just fine, just ripping along. Police officers, nothing to see here, you guys, nothing to see here. Just move along. It's just a dumpster. Coming in from, I just don't believe, 500,000 new jobs, 500,000 in January. Okay, BLS. So, except when you really dig into the numbers, which I will. No, come on. I mean, this is like impossible. Not even possible. I mean, all the newscasters, when the numbers came out, their heads snapped back and they're like, okay, so looks like our economy is strong as hell. U.S. reports blowout job growth. Unemployment lowest since 1969. Jobs are plentiful. Just don't go try to look for one. Well, unless you want to work for Burger King or McDonald's or, things like that, then yes, you can still live in your mom's basement and everything is fine. And also coming down in the article, Federal Reserve, headache, right? Headache for the Fed. And they got these numbers before they were released. They should have hiked, right? If this is 1969, strongest ever, the economy is roaring. And what is Jerome's job? It's to get everyone fired. Well, if this was the truth, right, which he knows it's not, there's no way, he wouldn't have just risen rates by a quarter of a point. That would have been like a full-blown oneer. I mean, a oneer as in you're at the bar and you are drunk AF and you're like, okay, I'll do a one today, but but I can't even see straight. U.S. payroll surprise with surge as jobless rate hits 53-year low. I mean, employers added 570, over 500,000 jobs in January. I wonder what February is going to be. This is amazing. Report raises doubts as looming recession. Economist, well, that would be just about every single economist was like, no way. This is not humanly possible. Oh, also, by the way, we're talking stock market, Bitcoin, and some other things. Just in case you're like, wait, this job stuff was just a few hours ago. We already got this news. I'm still shocked. Too good to be true, right? Usually when something is too good to be true, yep, winner. It is. Jobs report draws skeptics on data quirks. Coming in from the stock market and the insiders, the CEOs, the ones that know what the frack is going on, and they're not there cooking the books, even though I'm sure there is. Insider transaction ratio for January off the books as bearish, not bullish. They are dumping those rips. And in yesterday's video before the market opened, I said, you're going to want to get out, take profit. This is on your cues. This is maybe the charts can actually predict Amazon's earnings. Golly gee willikers, it does once again. So hopefully you listened prior. There is your movement on the way down. Also, just so you know, not only are you in my Lux Algo Zone, link in the description, I've been forgetting to put that in there. And you guys are like, where is it? I can't find it. But you're able to find out how to email me. Also, the MACD was telling you, get the frack out. We haven't seen this play out. Look how over. This is back in November 2021. And coming in on the swing trade, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right there, right there. This is currently the Bravo 9, one candle close. You ride it all the way up until you have to take profit or totally close your position. And for my newbies in the audience that are like, I don't get what you're doing here, this is roughly where the candle would have been right here. What were you? 16%. Close your position, beats your savings account. I don't, unless you're experienced, see that 200-day moving average, that's that white line. You don't want to swing trade under that because it's easier to fall upwards in a bull market than it is in a bear market. And I do find a lot of my newbie sellers that try to swing in a bear market, they just hold on to it. They're like, oh, I got to hold. I got to hold. Same thing goes for UNG. I do not, again, if you have not gone through my swing trading course, which is currently 70% off, grab the code, start there. You are not allowed to swing trade this one. When that one pops up above the Bravo 9, that is a no. I will come to your house, kick down the door, and slap your hand. Because there is a high probability, just like it did over here, right, where it had the beat down, okay, we're going to swing it up, okay, take your profit. Because if you don't get out, you still got a whole long way to go. That's almost half. That was at 22 bucks. Where are you at now? You're at 8. I mean, that's 61%, unless you were really dumb and you went Boyle. Right there. Boyle's down here. Ah, there it is, Boyle. Because that's like 2x. And people did. They're just, when do I get out? Oh my gosh. And I know I use these on the channel because these are a rarity. When it comes to like something like natural gas, like to get a beat down like this from all-time highs, right? Wasn't gas supposed to be quadruple right now? You know, sell the rumor, buy the news, don't sell any rumors. The rumors are probably false. It doesn't matter. I don't listen to that. I look at the charts and I trade this. Even though they say everyone's going to freeze to death during winter, which I'll say that. Here's what all the news articles say. Let's trade the charts that are in front of us. Also, for those of you that have asked, I haven't really talked much ever since that falling wedge that broke. Price target was 21 and change. And you had a divergence on the MACD and price twice. I mean, you guys, and you're so far out of the Lux Algo zone, this price does not make any sense. I mean, even if I were to input moving average convergence divergence, look at this. Let me move this guy down, RSI, which RSI is so overbought, it's ridiculous. Even looking at, I mean, if you want to get in on this, right there, that is where you put in a sell. Price still goes up. I have never seen this before. And I have been saying on this channel from 20,000 down, if you're an investor, this is where you accumulate. I still think this one's going to sell off. But again, looks like Bitcoin's like, oh, nice chart. We're just going to go against everything. Well, until it doesn't. And then you will have a horrific price to pay. Even trading Bitcoin. It's almost like a balloon, like you know, that balloon that's flying over probably your city from China right now, and everyone's blowing in it, you know, like, or no, I'm sorry, gas, right? And it's fire, and it goes up, and then that all runs out, but then people are like, right? You only have so much more oxygen left in your belly, or in your lungs, or wherever oxygen comes from. But I have been saying, if you want to accumulate, wait till those, which they did, they cross, the price should come down. Wait, then grab the bounce. I'm assuming you're going to probably maybe bounce in this area, something. But guys, just to let you know, there is thousands of other stocks out there that you can invest in. You can do my bull market, my watch list. I have a watch list for bulls, anything above the 200. Bear market, and then the patterns, like, and these will pump 50%, 100%. I mean, people just get so focused on their own little gold, silver, Bitcoin, right? Your own little pet stocks, and you just wait. You could wait all year on gas to finally do the swing. Guys, I trade a lot. Take a look. Also, my bear market watch list, which is 20, it's going to 30, so grab that before I bump it. Normal watch list, bull market is 30. I got to bump that one up, so get in there. Oh, and just in case you are trading gold and silver, like I said, you had a convergence divergence on silver right back there. You put in a short. I know you don't short, you just buy and hold, and you just accumulate. That was December, okay? And what did the price do? And see, it sometimes takes some time. All right, let me move this down so it's not in the way. See? It just stayed there. I'm like, silver is basically defying gravity and still remaining high or staying the same. And I went on Ninja's class or his show, and I'm like, it's going to come down. And everyone's throwing rocks. Shut up, man. You're always wrong every time. And, well, you're wrong until, Bravo's wrong until he speaks in third person. Until he's not. Down 8%. So if you want to know why silver is coming down, well, that is because the charts predicted it. And not just me, but everyone else too. B of A. I mean, unless analysts don't look at charts, then they're complete idiots, which I'm assuming probably a lot of hedge funds. I don't know, what are we doing? We lost a lot of money last year. How do we make this up? I remember that bull market rip above the 200. That was 2020. It was what, March? And they were like, no, this can't even be possible. I'm like, nope, this is it. Run it. And we all did. And right towards the end, I think it was like October, that's when all hedge funds started getting in. I'm like, blow off top, here we go. And they did, and lost everyone's money. And that's just kind of how the cycle is. And everyone says, I'm going to trust my my analyst because he knows what to do with my money, because time in the market is better than timing the market, except for when your company goes out of business, and then, oh, there it all goes. B of A, Bank of America warns investors. You're a trader. Hopefully, you get in, you get out. You take your money. You get in, get out. Here you go, investors. Investors risk sleepwalking into sell-off. So that means everyone that's like, oh, the market is safe because I've been telling you that's what's going to happen. The market's going to go higher. And I've had a long on SPY for a couple of weeks now. It'll probably be a few months. I don't know when it is. I call it. This is what it is. Even though my thumbnails are on fire, I'm on fire. Everyone's running out of the house. I'm like, it's a buy. Recession at the back of 2023 is a risk to what? Risk on. That would be equities. That's the stonk market. That's the beauty pageant. That's where everyone's like, oh, this is the reason why the stock market went up. This is why it went down. The true market is the bond market, and pretty easy to call, unless you're an idiot like me and take out a long when there is a Head and Shoulders that plays out 90% of the time. Good job, idiot. B of A. Global stock funds see 44.7 billion of inflows in 4 weeks. But go ahead, all the lemmings pile off the cliff. And I say, yes, it's okay. The downside to this thing is going to be horrific. Oh, and by the way, the market has never found a bottom in a tightening cycle. Not to say that it can't. Not to say, right? Fed is currently still tightening, even though they're like, who is cooking the books? This is ridiculous. We just asked for something, but what is this, 1969? Everyone's losing their job. Amazon's firing everyone. Google, everyone is. And they're just like, no, my gosh, strongest economy ever. And Amazon reports its first unprofitable year. Nothing to see here. Since 2014, they're not even profitable. Also, here's a little secret. See all these little boxes that people buy? When they start hearing the word recession, what's the first thing they do? Well, guess Jane, we got to tighten up the belt. Stop the spending. We can't vacation. We can't do this. We're in a recession, and it becomes mental. And that's what happens. And they don't want people to start talking about a recession, so they just lie to you. So, and just in case you're wondering why markets go up and go down, also with the charts, is people are all on one side of the trade, and we just sit as traders like, ooh, man, this one's going to be ugly. And that's why the market rips higher, because, everyone goes short, all the positions short. We're all on one side of the teeter-totter, and it starts to go the other way. Well, when it starts to go the other way, up, and you're short, you got to cover your position. So you got to buy, which the price is now here. And then the next guy's like, what the hell's going on? It goes up. He has to buy. And then, right? And it's just boop, 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 boop. Hedge fund capitulation. They ruin everything. Hedge funds come out, and I'm like, oh, great. Here they are again. Yesterday's short squeeze was the biggest in 8 years, surpassing January 2021. So enjoy these swings. That is why I'm a swing trader. That is why I trade the momentum. I am a momentum swing trader, and I just sit there. Hopefully you're taking advantage of it in my swing trading class. And then when you want to advance, you jump more, but I just bunt the ball. It's easy. I'm like, oh, here we go. When do we close the position? Well, I'll show you. If you've been following along, you kind of know where you're going to sell. And now what are these guys like copying me? Look at this, 420, S&P. That's where I said I'm taking my profit. Now, Hartnett says this is where it's at. And I think Hartnett's B of A strategist, but he was saying 420 was it. Oh, wait, look, that's exactly what I said. Or if you're trading it, it's SPY. That's a trading symbol. Don't try SPX. And that is where I put in my, right there, that was my buy. It was at 399. And I said, I'll probably start taking profit right in this zone. Couldn't get in there. It was like right there. Come on, baby. So now we'll find support, head higher. Also, we got some more on the MACD. All right. See that is okay. This one was just telling you we got to pull back. So pull back on RSI on the S&P 500, your major indice. But if you want to know where the actual, now this is again, bull market above for me, this is how I trade it. I know 20%, all this, blah, blah, blah. I turned on the 200. I knew once you get above that, once you break my little orange trend line, whoop, we pop up. This is price target. It's actually from there to there. That's my bear market. Okay. Grab that one. Start with swing trading, do the bear market. It's above that. So price target on that one is 4,581 doll hairs. If you know me, I like to take profit halfway, okay? And then I make money on the other half. Because as you know me, I'm not this home run, like, let her rip every time. We're going to pop this thing out of the park. Bitcoin's going to 1 million. I'm going to hold. I'm just not. I'm just like, boop, boop, boop. I just keep adding and it just keeps growing. It's compound interest. It's like a snow. It starts with a little ball and the little ball gets bigger and bigger and then it takes out cities. See, now I'm at that part of my life where the snowballs are pretty darn big, even though my wife says they're really not. But like always, my friends, it is the weekend. Enjoy it. Chill. Go splurge on all of your winnings, and I will see you tomorrow.